It's been more pull hooky, especially with shorter stuff in the past year than it's ever been before. Yeah.
So you have your knee flexes, your shoulders too far back, head stays down, and then the shaft's too horizontal to the ground. You see how the face is pointing down.
And I would want it legs straight,
shoulder forward and turn, and then the hands would be down, the club would be up, or the shaft would be vertical to the ground. And look at the face angle, how the face angle right there is more to the right side of the shaft coming through.
Yeah, versus I would get more this way.
Correct.
Okay. And that would reduce the face being close to the path, which would reduce the pull hooking.
And close to the target.
So close to the target, yeah. I mean, all things require exaggeration, but that really feels like I have to like really straighten my leg a lot. Relative to like some of the other pieces. It doesn't feel that hard to get the shoulder forward. It doesn't feel that hard to control the follow through. But like that leg piece feels like it requires. I feel like the leg stays, right leg stays straighter and in more.
Yep, that's the face angle. That was nice.
Yeah, good.
No pushes on, mainly just a little bit to the left.
You know what it's been more pull hooky, especially with shorter stuff in the past year than it's ever been before. Yeah. Like last time we were definitely more, the ball's not launching to the right like it used to. That would be closer to perfect for me. But like even there, like that's as much as I'd like the ball to curve.
Yeah.
You know?
I would definitely say the face angle being more
open at setup.
Open at the setup.
Backswing?
Yeah, that looks pretty good.
The only thing I'm thinking here, Steve, and the piece that I'm monitoring, and the head on the wall is a piece that I'm always like.
Yeah, definitely. And your leg.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's more.
Face a little open and then too much rolling.
Yeah, so you definitely would need like the straighter, you know, the stick in the ground or the foot slide.
Yeah.
I would do your tilt, head on the wall, foot slide, keeping your hips more closed, and then making sure that you have the that exit better.
Okay, let's do it.
That's what I would.
Yeah,
I would start with first.
If we could net out with the ball not pull hooking as much.
Yeah,
would be like an
option. I'd say face open, a degree.
Okay.
You know, just open it a degree or so at the setup.
And so like when I'm looking at that for someone who might be looking at that themselves, if I'm curving it too far left and we looked at like the toe to heel on top of each other, when I look down, it should be like the toe should to me look like it's behind the heel.
Yeah, you'd want to have, so if you, here, hold that up. So this would be the shaft, and I'm just extending the shaft. We would just want to make sure that you would have the face just a little bit more to the right side of the white.
More like that?
You, yeah.
Okay, yeah, versus this.
Yeah, you're just having it a little bit too closed.
So like for a golfer who would be trying this at home, they're gonna just feel like the toe is a little behind the heel, like the face is a little
more. I mean, you could also put this club down, or the stick down like a straight edge. You don't want to put it flat against it. You'd want to have the, just like that.
Okay, got it.
See how the face is just a little bit more open.
Got it, okay.
You had your face a little more like square to the target a little bit.
And that would help the ball launch less to the left?
Yes.
And curve less to the left?
Yes, make the start line more to the right. That would help. That'd be like the first place I would start if it starts pull hooking and you're playing.
Should I hit one or two like that first?
Yeah, that's what I would start there.
Okay. And if I was on the course, this would be like an easy step one.
Yeah.
In the short term.
To help the ball put, see that's much better right there.
And that to me looks definitely open and to the right more.
Yep.
Right, so if you're trying this at home, that's gonna be what we're saying is normal. This ball should launch more to the right.
Definitely. Right, and that ball started 3 more yards to the right there.
Okay. So it's
still drew.
Yeah, that'd be a fine shot. A little still more curve than I want, right? We got a little wind right to left, but that
but we're not opening, we're just opening the face in relation to the target because you're pull drawing. It's not making it open to the path.
And when I set up, Steve, like for someone who's trying this, I'm still keeping my hands inside left thigh.
Yep, yep.
The toe is just behind the heel.
Yep.
So it would be normal for the golfer to feel like, oh, that feels more to the right and open, because that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
Okay, let me just try.
Just trying to stop the
pull hook.
Pull drawing. I think that's, yeah, high push.
Yeah.
I think it's important too. Some people might start pull hooking and they might think, man, I got to swing more to the right. Like I got to swing more to the right to push it, where you don't, you would do the opposite.
Yeah.
But it's the ball starts where the face points. It's not the swing.
Got it. Okay.
Just, you know, going back into the basics, the ball flight laws.
So let's say, okay, I hit some balls, I can open the face it's set up. And then where would we go next for the pieces through the hip?
You would feel like that your leg, so here, do your setup. So you would come through the ball, just kind of overdo it. Your knee flexes, do it poorly.
Oh.
Where your knee would bend, yeah, so your knee would bend, your head would be down too. And then you'd have too much rolling of your wrist and the club. So where I would start would be straightening your leg. You would feel like as you're coming through the ball, your right leg would straighten. You could do the foot slide if you wanted to, but the right leg would straighten more. That would help extend and turn your hips a little bit. And then you'd also be feeling like your right shoulder would keep moving forward.
Towards the target.
Yeah.
Instead of staying back.
Yeah, you're too closed.
Okay.
So you would do the leg, the right shoulder, and then do it again and just do like a half or a cutoff follow through. And you would be feeling like the club head would stay more outside your hands, or the shaft right there would be more vertical to the ground coming through the ball.
This way?
Yes.
Instead of this way?
Yeah, you're too horizontal. It's too horizontal to the ground.
The club head's not getting over here.
So do it poorly one more time. So you have your knee flexes, your shoulders too far back, head stays down, and then the shaft's too horizontal to the ground. You see how the face is pointing down.
And I would want it leg straight,
shoulder forward and turn, and then the hands would be down, the club would be up, or the shaft would be vertical to the ground. And look at the face angle, how the face angle right there is more to the right side of the shaft coming through.
Yeah, versus I would get more this way.
Correct.
Okay. And that would reduce the face being close to the path, which would reduce the pull hooking.
And close to the target.
So close to the target, yeah. Okay.
So if you just kind of punch one of these out, yeah, see, that's fine.
So that ball is pretty straight. It's probably like a 2-yard pull.
Yeah, but it didn't
curve.
Exactly. So I would just say a little more leg.
Straightening it more sooner.
Yep, a little bit more leg, a touch more shoulder, but that with the shaft and the face, that's right there.
Okay. And I think for someone who has that issue, Steve, like for me with the trail leg over bending, and the knee working like out towards the ball too much, I mean, all things require exaggeration, but that really feels like I have to like really straighten my leg a lot. Relative to like some of the other pieces. It doesn't feel that hard to get the shoulder forward. It doesn't feel that hard to control the follow through, but like that leg piece feels like it requires. For you, you're feeling like that thing is completely straight and like almost locked coming through. So here, just do a practice swing on this. I'm gonna hold this here by your knee. Okay.
And just do a little practice swing without hitting. Good. Feel how tight that is?
Oh yeah. So my right knee feels much closer to my left knee as well.
Yeah, there's no space. You don't have no space between the knees.
This way, okay.
Do it one more time, just
no
practice.
No space between the knees.
All right, now just chip one out like that. That had to feel tight.
That felt very tight. The ball went dead straight.
One more, and then we'll film it.
So right leg straighter more sooner.
Yep. Shaft feels getting more vertical to the ground coming through. That was awesome.
So when my leg, if someone has their leg popping out like that, and the leg and the knee goes towards the target, why is that a problem? Like what does that cause? What does that cause?
That would cause from the caddy view, as your knee would flex, that would tilt you back.
Away from the target.
And that would start making that's the beginning of the club starting to roll. So when you start straightening your leg through the ball more, that's helping to reduce the upper center falling back.
Okay.
Through the
so
hip.
If I go from here, the bad version, the knee goes in, that makes the head go back,
yep.
which then is the rolling. The knee stays straighter, the head and shoulder can work more forward.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Got it.
It's like the beginning of the tilting back for you is your knee.
So if someone's tilting too much away from the target, check the legs, check the leg.
That'd be a good place to start.
It's a variable.
That definitely more with a lower handicap player.
Okay.
All right, so same thing, just pop it out again, hit it like 100 yards, really getting that leg right. That was nice with the leg.
No draw left.
No. How much of room you have.
Yeah, it looks way different.
Look at the difference in the knee.
Yeah, much better. So that's pretty easy to feel when I just put a stick there. Yeah, much better. So the face is slightly open at setup, as needed.
Yep.
I'm straightening the leg through the hip, feeling the shoulder more forward and the shaft more vertical.
No roll.
No rolling.
Zero rolling.
And that all for me is designed to reduce the pull and pull hooking.
Yes. Do the same thing with your leg, but stop your follow through shorter, like a longer arc follow through.
Okay.
Yep, there we go. That'll be the best picture.
That felt good. It only takes a couple swings with Steve. And especially like if I'm hitting all the time, right, and I can clean things up pretty quickly. It's like, especially now if I'm like not hitting or playing, where those old habits start to creep back in. And then for practice, you just like, I put a stick in front of the leg.
Yeah.
Keep working that.
Yep.
That looks much better through the hit.
See the shaft and the leg.
Yeah. So I should live there for a little bit?
That's what I would do.
Okay. Now, if I'm doing that, last little question on this. If I'm doing that, now obviously I have a ball that's overhooking to the left is my normal.
Yep.
So the face is too close to the hit.
Yep.
But what would motivate some of that face getting too close to the hit would be, like you said, it being a little too open earlier.
Well, I would start with it being closed at setup. So if it's starting too far left, I'd start with the setup first.
Yeah.
And then I would do what we just did.
Yeah.
And it is, at times for you, more with longer clubs, it does have a tendency to get too open coming down, which would cause you to have all the twisting.
Would that be a piece I would do like after this, just to clean it up a little bit more?
That would, I mean, it would also help your contact get better too.
Yeah.
Because it's really, I know in the past we've touched on your left wrist.
Yep.
It's actually a little bit of your right wrist
as
well, with the different positions of that thing coming down.
Okay. So toes behind the heel.
You go one more degree. There you go.
Okay. I feel like the leg stays, right leg stays straighter and in more.
Yep, that's the face angle. That was nice.
Yeah, good. All right, cool. I think that's pretty good in terms of what I need to do through the hit. So I'll do those pieces first and check that face.
Yeah,
cool.
You got it.
Beautiful.